Let me tell you something, yeah. My name ain't Sullivan, yeah. My name's Dan, yeah. Fat Dan. Remember that. Coming! Coming! Oh, hang on. Sorry. Shut up. You alright, mate?
Hello, Dan.
You have to, he won't hurt you, it's just all mouth. You have to bear me because I'm tidying up at the moment.
What?
Come in. I am expecting you.
No, it's fine.
You have to bear me because I'm sorry. It's just my game screen on at the moment.
No,
Stop it!
You can let the dog go, it's not a problem.
You alright?
I'm a dog person.
Yeah, sorry, he will keep jumping.
I am, however, not a dog person.
Oh, they won't hurt you, mate?
That's fine.
Hey, please! Stop it, dog.
That is
Right.
just a jump.
Now, stop jumping. Right, what's happening is now, I had an appointment sometime last week. Hang on, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Here we go. That's who I was seeing. I don't know the person's name because it doesn't say. I had an appointment last week. Messages. There we go. To see that person. There was no names mentioned. And it was basically to do 2 statements about my trollers. Stop it. Sorry, it's a mess. I'm tidying up. Anyway. I went in there I had all my phones, as you can see, they're on here. And when I come back that day, I had all my phones ready with all the leads and everything. Then they decided, no, they wanted me to go and get a USB stick to put it all on. How the hell do I put evidence on 2 phones on a USB stick? I know I've got a PC, but I have no idea on how to do it because I'm not that technically minded. So now they want me to put it on USB stick so that then they can get on with it. But the problem is now, I've done what the police have done. I've done what this lady said to do. Ignore them, blah, 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 blah. Don't interact with them, blah, 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 blah. Just dozing off to sleep last night. I had a male escort around my house. And he actually had one of the trollers' numbers. I said, look, did they send you a message? He said yes. I said, can I have the number from the message? He said, oh, I go and get a pen. Stupid me, didn't think. As I was coming in through the door, he was legging it up the road. So I couldn't get the number. He was obviously the male escort, isn't he?
How do you know it was a male escort?
Because at the time, oh yes, here we go. Oh, you'll like this. Although I wasn't interacting, here we go. Here we go. What am I doing? Here we go. I'm just hoping it's this one. I've got everything all on there. Everything. And this particular one had
What is that? What is
all the trollers were in one room together.
How do you know?
Because they all associate. And I can even show you on here if you want.
How do you know they're all in one room together though?
Because I know by their voices and you can see their names up on the screen. You can see their names on the screen. It's public, anybody can see it. It's YouTube. And what they do, they're very clever. They try to delete their numbers. There's another one. Now, at the end of the day, it's irrelevant as to whether or not, although I have done in the past, but I don't sort of like, how can I say,
Retaliate?
I have done in the past, but no, what do they call it, like mix with them, but if it wasn't for my PC, it's all well and good saying ignore them, but you can't. You can still, that's why I have that PC, that's why I went out and got it. It's not to interact with them, it's so that I'm always 10 steps ahead of them. I don't interact with them, I don't talk to them, I don't watch them. I do it to get that thing up there.
What?
That there is the link. Okay. That there is what tells you what all their viewers are saying. That's all I'm interested in. That, the time, the date and what they're saying, and the link, and their account details. I've got no interest in watching anything else. I can't talk to them, they can't hear you. Can't hear me, I can't hear them. That's all I'm interested in. Now, I'm not being funny. If it wasn't for me getting that evidence, no offence to you guys, but are the police getting that evidence?
Well,
exactly.
Because we can't.
Why?
We don't.
And do you know the funny thing
powers.
is, you say that, Bedfordshire Police last year were just given an £18.6 million online crime fighting bureau department. So, what?
So come on, guys.
What are they doing? Seriously? This has taken 20 months.
But the way YouTube works means we're not allowed to press YouTube to give us the evidence. They legally don't have to. It's the same as WhatsApp and Instagram.
But yet they've said when I've spoken to them that in order for them to do something about it, they need the police to come to them.
Yeah, so what we'd have to do is take YouTube to court, or the owner of YouTube, which is Google. So Bedfordshire Police would have to take Google to court to try and get evidence of people saying things about you.
Now this is another thing. I've spoken to Google and they said what I'm doing is not illegal. They said I can take the details down to give it to the police. I'm not breaking any law.
Which is absolutely right, which you can do, but we're not allowed to go and do it. You have to give that information to us. That's the way it works.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm not interacting with them. I'm not interacting with them in any way, shape or form.
Have you considered taking down the YouTube channel and not?
Yeah, but this is the thing. I've done what the police have done. I've ignored them over the last, since I saw that lady. When I ignore them, boot them, block them, which I have, I can show you my friends list, they're all blocked. But when I've done that, this is when they start sending out all the male escorts, all the prostitutes, and all that lot.
But how do you know it was a male escort?
Because the video evidence is there.
Where?
And it actually shows their face and everything.
Go on then, let's see that.
Right, here we go. I've got to find it, but bear with me. Right, here we go. Just bear with me for a minute, I've got to find it. Actually, it was quite a lengthy one, actually.
When's your next appointment with the police?
I've just been told now to, as soon as I can get this got onto the USB,
then do it, yeah.
Then that's when they're going to start the proceedings off. Hang on. Ooh. Wait, out there.
Oh, you're finding a new Call of Duty?
Alright, mate, alright, alright.
Not bad, is it?
It's not too bad. Hang on a minute. No, it's not that one. What about this one?
God.
Oh, they won't hurt you, mate.
Oh, no, I don't trust anyone when they say that. Oh.
No,
What's the most poisonous one you got?
No, mate, if they were poisonous and deadly, I mean, I do have a DWA licence, but no, none of them. They can give you a nasty bite, but nothing else, mate.
Wow. How many have you got in total?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, my 2 babies there, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh.
You had a whole room in there full of them, didn't you, last time?
Oh, they've all gone now. Oh, hang on.
What about the ones that aren't in cages? Are they just normal house spiders?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of them slowly. What is it? No, it's not that one. Sorry, he's leaving his toys. Oh, I'm glad you are here as well, because this is one of the lads, Aaron Black. It's going to be a long process to have his animal removed. Unfortunately, the more we have, the more it helps or whatever. This is one lad now that he's insisting on trying to get my dog taken off me. Yeah, this is how much of a fruitcake he is. I'll show you something now.
How does he know you've got a dog?
Because of when I do like my live streams. Not that I do it very much now, but hang on. I'll show you. Because there's not much since now I've actually viewed it online. They leave me alone now. And I'm glad you're here actually, because I was told as well by the police to let you guys see it. He's now been chipped. He's all legal. He's now being chipped, and that's his collar there because he has to have that on because he doesn't get on with other dogs.
To be honest with you, I'll give you that back because
yeah, hang on.
I'm not too fussed about that. It's
hang on. Now this is another one. See, I don't even have to watch him. It comes up on there. If you look up on there, he's been called a paedophile and all that lot. It's all there. Even showing a picture of someone's baby. That's YouTube. Stop it. Now just press on there. Right, here we go. Oh, stop it, please.
Sit.
He's never been socialised. That's the problem. That's why I'm doing my best with him.
That.
Right,
Sit.
here we go.
I thought we had an agreement.
Videos. Aha. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Sit.
Just got to find it now.
Stay. That.
Is that the one?
Stay. Stay.
Hang on, I might have it.
What breed is it?
He's actually a Jack Russell Cross Staff.
What breed?
It's just a shame that the people had him before. Didn't socialise him. Hang on. Stop it, please! I'm trying to do something.
Stay high then.
This is a nightmare. Trying to find every bloody... Where are you? Hang on, hang on. There's one on here somewhere from last night. Anyway, once it comes out on the USB stick, it will put it out individually. But hang on, is that it? Bear with me. This is the one, I think. This is the one. No. What was the date yesterday?
18.
18. Hey! Because it was literally only a few seconds. This is why I do it, you see. This is all the shit they say about me. And I've actually got videos where I don't deny it, I have said some horrible things about them and their family, but I've said it out of anger. You know what I mean? Come on, this has got to be it.
I think you need to stop streaming completely.
Yeah, but the thing is though, why should I stop streaming though? I'm the victim. They're the one, they're just getting away with it. And it's like my solicitors have said, no, Mr. Sullivan, you have the right, like anybody else does, to stream. And he said, Mr. Sullivan, stand your ground with them and the police. He said, the police are supposed to be doing, they've got an online crime fighting bureau. They've got to use it. Instead of just turning around and telling me not to stream. It doesn't work that way. The solicitors have actually said they are to make statements, or else he's going to go to the courts and force Bedfordshire Police to make the statements. Now, I don't want to go down that route. The fact is, though, I haven't done anything wrong. That's like me telling you not to drive to work. You can't. You need that car to provide for your family. But you're not going to let a troller stop you from doing that, are you? If I'm a bit funny, but if I stood at your door going like that all day and night for 20 months, what would you do? Eventually you're either going to call the police or go smack. Simple.
But no one's banging at your door.
No, but it's harassment now. It's not just me they're affecting my mother. How they've got hold of her details, I don't know. But she's just got over Hodgkin's lymphoma and lost her breast last year, nearly 70 years old, and still on chemotherapy. Now, enough's enough. Now, my solicitors have actually said, if the police don't do something, or start taking statements, he's going to force them to legally. And I don't want it to go down that route. Now, at the end of the day, I want to make a statement. And you know the ironic thing about it is, though, 2 of my main trollers, Bedfordshire Police have got their address. They've actually got the troller's address. And I've even got recordings on here of me talking to the trollers, police forces, actually saying all Bedfordshire Police have got to do is call us, we'll go and arrest them. Now I've actually got that as evidence, because my solicitor's now in the processes with this IPOC, whoever it is now, to sue Bedfordshire Police. And he said I will win my case. He said it don't take 20 months to take 2 trollers down. Sorry. He said you can understand if they're in the middle of bloody Egypt or something. Fair enough. But yeah, it's got to stop. And as far as I'm concerned, if something ain't done, or statements, then I'm just going to let my solicitor deal with it. And I don't want to go that far. I really don't.
So you need to get that evidence to the officers that are dealing with that sort of
This is why that's why they're saying. And I mean, I'm not being funny. It's like my solicitor said, you shouldn't have to be doing this, Mr. Sullivan. He said that, I mean, it's all over Anglia News. I've actually got the clipping on there as well. I actually dug that up off the internet. Bedfordshire Police have just been given an £18.8 million online crime fighting bureau department. What the bloody hell are they doing with it then? Come on, seriously. I mean, I'm not being funny, but if I went, yeah, but
short.
Exactly. But it's the fact that it's like my solicitor said, what the hell are they doing? He said this is a joke. And I'm not being funny, but you want to see half the stuff that's up on YouTube about Bedfordshire Police. They said they are a national joke. Because it's not just me, though, that's suffering from these trollers. There's other people out there. I'm not the only one that's being trolled on. And then I'm not going to back down from this. Yeah, I don't stream so much now, I must admit, I don't stream so much. But I'm not going to back down from this. I'm a victim and I'm not going to put up with it. And I will stop this once and for all.
You're absolutely right. You are a victim. However, there are ways in which you can safeguard yourself.
I've done all that. I've accepted that when I ignore them, they're going to send crap through my door. I've accepted that. I've just been told that if any of them are ever, you seem a threat, then call the police. But it's like I say, I can only report what I've seen, what I know. But at the end of the day, I was that close to getting one of their other numbers. I've even got 2 of the trollers' numbers. Because they
know
made...
where you live?
Well, that part was my fault. Because I've got my hobby and I go to shows and things like that, you do things like this. Hang on. Where is it? I'll show you. I haven't got any more at the moment. I've run out. But this is where they've got my details from. From things like this where we do our cards. These are my friends online. The insect farm where I get my crickets from. That's where they've got my address from. Mine have run out at the moment, but if I could show you I would. But yeah, that's where they get all our details from. And I mean, I'm not being funny, but this is what we do for our hobbies. You know what I mean? We've got no. I mean, come on. Do I look like a paedophile that's going to give their name and address and their number out? I mean, seriously? I've got a 4.5 stone lump in between my legs. So does it look like I'm in a position to go very far? Seriously. The police have already had all my equipment. They've all come back clean. Last August, I've got nothing to hide. If they want to take my stuff, they're more than welcome. As long as I get it back. You know what I mean? I've got nothing to hide. But it's the fact is, I've done everything the police have wanted me to do now. Now I'm asking in return for something back. The police have got their address. All you've got to do is call them. That's all you've got to do. If I could find it now, I would. But in fact, hang on. Oh, I've just missed him. This is actually a very good friend of mine that's also being trolled. Seriously. You know, this has got to stop.
So what would you like us to do today?
What I would like to do is, if I can give you their names and that, if you get in contact with their police force, which one of them is Birmingham and the other one is Humberside, they will actually give you their addresses.
But haven't you've got an open investigation with Beds Police at the moment?
That is all for about the same thing.
Yeah, so...
Obviously I can't get all the trollers done because they're too clever, they haven't left any of their details. But these 2 are the worst. And Bedfordshire Police have got both their addresses. Now obviously, I can't have their addresses, which I understand, that's the law, data protection, all that, I agree with that. I've got no problem. But I've even got a letter from my solicitor somewhere down here where he said that what he was going to try and do was to send a letter, which I was going to have to pay for, in order to give Bedfordshire Police to give my solicitor their address. I don't want to go through that route. I'd rather do it where it's the easier route. I will give you their details quickly.
Well, we've already got them, haven't we?
Apparently, yes,
yeah.
But I need to give you their name. The name's Richard, but he calls himself Rich of Hull. Rich space off space Hull. And basically, the other one, he calls himself the Pigeon. Hang on, I'll show you quickly. There we go. Right, the first one is called Rich of Hull. That's what his details look like at the top, like the monkey man. I'm not saying that to be racist.
Okay.
That's that one. And the other one, I mean, I'm not even, well. He's on there now.
Pigeon.
Yeah, the Pigeon. And he's the one from Birmingham.
Okay.
So, yeah. All you've got to do now is just contact their forces. And now, obviously, they've got to wait for the rest of the evidence to go through. They'll match it together. It's done. Okay. I know how the law works. I'm not being funny. My real father's name is Alec Thompson. You may have heard of him, but he's actually a police officer himself. Well, he's a lot higher up now. He's not on the streets anymore, as we call him, street bobbies. He's actually in an office somewhere in London. You know what I mean? So I know how it all works. I know how it works. Years ago, you used to ring them up. They took a statement from your home or wherever, your workplace or whatever. It went away and that was it. It was done. You didn't hear anything else until you got a letter or a phone call back. But this has taken 20 months. I mean, enough's enough now. You know. But yeah, it's all done now as far as I'm concerned. That's it, enough's enough. You know, you can only ignore them so far. We can all say things online. It's not the words that bother me. It's when they start doing it to my family. That's when I take it personal. You know, I've only got my son, my mum and my girlfriend left. I just lost my late stepfather a couple of years back. She don't need this. And she's got Guillain-Barré's as well, which doesn't help. You know what I mean? But you guys have got her address and all that. I mean, she'll confirm everything. Even the old dear sat there and watched them while she's been having her chemo at home. Some of the stuff. I've even got the phone call when they're calling my mother on there somewhere. Because people in the family have been telling me, Dan, he's online, quick. I said, no, I don't want to be watching them. I said, I'll go up there and take the links down. But when it had my mother on there, damn right I was watching it. It's disgusting. Calling me a paedophile, calling her an effing SLA and all this lot. Nah, that's enough. Then they're threatening to go out there and kill my mum's dogs, cut their heads off and put them on a stake and all this lot. To me, banter. But when they start actually giving her address out online, which is all on there, and you can hear them saying my mum's address, that's when I take personal to it. It stops now. Or else I'm going to have to go to my solicitor. I do not want to be opening another whoop-ass can of worms on top of that. So please, I've told you, that's all you got to do. Is just make those 2 phone calls. And it's done. And in fact, there's already enough evidence in your station already. That guy I just showed you, the pigeon, actually sent me a card about that high with him going like that on it. Sorry, Mum, my French, I'm not directing it at you, but that's what he was doing on the card. Happy Christmas, you effing fat stroke, you nonce, and all that. The police have already got all that. I've already got it all. Then I had someone put in feces through the post. Police have already got all that. Then one stupid bright spark thought it was clever to send another card saying that it had anthrax. So you can imagine what that was like when I'm going down to bloody Lime Street police station and I had a load of hazmat police officers behind me putting me on the floor like I'm some bloody criminal. Oh yeah, it's all on your cameras, you look at it. I said, hang on a minute, I was told by the police to bring this as securely wrapped as possible, which I did. I put it inside a bag, inside one of those zip type bags, because I went to the shop and purposely bought it. Because when someone makes a threat like that to me, I don't understand what all this is about. Sending dangerous material like that. I even had my dog in next door for 2 days. Because I didn't know what the bloody hell to believe. If someone sent a threat like that through my door, what are you going to do? You're going to act on it. I was too frightened to leave the house for 3 or 4 days, so I didn't know if I was going to affect anybody else. For all I know, it could have been a bowl of acid. I don't know. Right, it stops, mate. I've had enough now. Enough's enough. Enough is enough. All I want to do, get on with my life, do my spider shows, get this place sorted out, because I'm actually due to move. That's how bad it's got. But my housing are now moving me now. They're moving me over to Cambridge.
Okay.
Which I don't really want to go, because I've got friends and family that live on the street for many years. I know all 3-4 generations of all the families. I used to go to school with them, Wootton, all of it. Although I'm not from Bedfordshire, I'm originally from North West London, Camden Town, Kentish Town. But I've been around in this area most of my life. Apart from when I was in and out of care. I don't want this. I've got palliative care nurses as well. This ain't my bed, this is a hospital bed. I've got all my oxygen there and everything. Oxymorph, my morphine with oxygen and everything. I'll come here to just die in peace. That's all I want. Just to be left alone. I don't care. They think I'm a paedophile or not. Let them. I don't care. You'll see what they're like. I've got nothing to hide. I go out there and hold my head up high. But I'm not having it done to my mother. I'm not having it. Enough is enough. So all I'm asking, please, is just go back to the station, ring up their station and get this done and dusted.
Well, it won't be for us to do that. It'll be the officers investigating it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you need to get that information together somehow and get it over to them so that they can do what they need to do.
Can you show me, if possible, how on earth I can do this? Because I have no idea.
They said what information it is.
Right, basically, I've got to put, like I just said, I've got to put everything from here to here. This is your property, not mine. This is your property. This is what I've got to use like that.
Is it all pictures and videos?
Videos and pics. They just said to somehow get the information from my 3 phones from here onto there.
So what phones are they? All iPhones?
No, this one's an iPhone 7.
That's a Windows phone.
That one I'm not really too fussed about. There's no crap on there.
So you need to download iTunes onto your computer.
iTunes, that's for music though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but you still need to be able, when you plug your computer, your phone into your computer, you need to transfer videos from your phone to your desktop or wherever.
Right, well I've got that. Hang on. Because she said DCIM, my friend, and I don't understand that. Hang on. What she said, go to my computers.
Well, plug the phone in first of all.
Get out, dog. Please. Right, here we go. Oh, there we go.
Loading something, isn't it?
Yeah, currently no pictures. There is, just ignore that. Oh, wizard thing. Right, here we go.
So go to start.
Hang on, we'll go to there.
And then go to my computer.
My computer. Because I do not understand this at all.
And then...
Right, I've got to add this in now, haven't I?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Scroll down. And then click on Apple iPhone.
Yeah, I'll double click, sorry.
Says there's nothing on it.
Unless it's already on there. So, show camera. Got pictures, here
Do
we
you
go.
not have to open up on the photos? Sometimes you have to open the photos up on there for it to transfer. Well, mine does anyway. I don't know.
Hang on, I'll just check it. No. Show.
It says there 0.
Unless it's the videos. Alright, here we go. See, none of this has been programmed or anything.
There's another way which you can do it. Do you have an email address?
Yeah.
Yeah. All of your pictures and videos, log into your emails on there and then email them over to yourself, to your own email address, and then just go onto your emails on here, open them up and save them to your folder.
Mind you, there's shops around here that do them as well, isn't there? In Bedford, where you can have it done. Well, you better not be tuning that light up. Yeah, I'll have to do that. What I'll do, I'll send it to the. I'll go to PC Curry's tomorrow. PC Worlds will do it, wouldn't they, for a fee?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah,
They should be.
because they would know. Because I
Yeah.
know they can be funny about USB sticks with all these viruses and all that. And I'll say to them, look, it's just new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do that then. Because this is your property. This is brand spanking new. This ain't mine. I don't own it.
No.
I mean, the thing's mine, but not this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because the police have said, once I've handed this in, if it don't fit everything, then just let us know and they'll give me another one.
Yeah.
But obviously, I don't keep it. This is theirs. This is what they use for their cases. So, so that's what I'll do. I'll go to PC Curry tomorrow, and I'll have it all put down on there. I can't say what order it's going to be in as it goes on, but no, like I say, hey, I'm no angel. I may be many things in this life, but I ain't no nonsense, I ain't no wrong. Wait! disgusting bloody water bowl that is. But yeah, like I say, I don't know what you're chewing that for. But yeah, sorry about them having to drag you out for this, but this has got to stop.
That's alright, well, we've got another job coming in anyway, so we're going to have to go to that. But
yeah, not a problem, mate, not a problem.
Like I said, if you can't get it done at PC World, like I said, just email it on to yourself and then get it across.
Alright, mate, thank you very much for your help.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, officer.
Take care.
Oh, hang on, can you pass it over for me?